What's good, people? It is Tony the Savant, and we have NBA action back as the 2024-2025 season has commenced. Kicking the festivities off with the Boston Celtics challenging the visiting New York Knicks. The Celtics, man, dominated this game 132 to 109 in their victory. And I told people, man, I didn't really like this whole New York Knicks arrangement of players that they have because it's a lot of offense but no defense. There's not a tittle of defense on this team, and the Boston Celtics exposed it early. As I think this was the Knicks' best chance to beat the champs, but it looked like it's going to be repeat season in Beantown, in my opinion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we get started, please like the video, share the video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel as well. If you have not already, please subscribe to the channel. As I drop content daily, go live daily, stay very busy on the platform. And last but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section, as I'm always intrigued to hear what y'all got to say about these topics. And yeah, 132 to 109. The score is actually closer than the game actually was, as the Boston Celtics broke this one open early. I think they was up like 20 in the second quarter. Second quarter. And they essentially held a 20 plus to 30 point lead from that point on. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, man, this game was so uninteresting. I turned my head a couple times, but I don't recall hearing any kind of highlights for the New York Knicks. I mean, the announcers, I think it was Reggie Miller and I forget who else it was. I think it was Reg and some other people, but I don't recall them saying anybody on the New York Knicks name, y'all. Like, I was just doing a little recap because I watched the game, you know what I'm saying, but I was looking over some articles and just kind of reading up on it. And I'm seeing that Jalen Brunson hit 22, Mikal Bridges making his New York Knicks debut, his 16. McBride came off the bench with 22, but I just don't remember hearing any of these brothers' names. McBride, I do. I remember hearing him. He was going off, but the rest of these other dudes, I don't remember them saying cat name at all. He allegedly put up 12 points. This was all Boston Celtics. He got to the point at the end of the game, y'all, that they was just trying to break a NBA a 3-point record, a 3-point NBA record of 33s. That's how out of hand this game got, and that was pretty much the entire fourth quarter when the Boston Celtics was doing that. It was hilarious, but yeah, man. Let's just go over the box score, see if there was anything interesting. Because, like I said, I don't recall anything the Knicks did. They just showed up to get blasted. Mikal Bridges again, 16 points on 7 of 13 from the field. He had 2 threes out of 7 attempts, 2 assists. That's it. The star player, Jalen Brunson, who I just don't understand. Me personally, I would not build a team around Jalen Brunson. Y'all may have y'all's opinions, but this is like the most New York Knicks thing to do, is try to build a championship team around a dude that's no taller than my little sister. And I hate to say it like that. That's what I don't understand the Jalen Brunson move, me personally, bro. Anyway, he had 22 points, 9 of 14 from the field, 1 of 2 from the 3-point line. 3 for 3 from the free throw line. 1 rebound because he's too short. 2 assists. That's it. No blocks, no steals. I don't ever expect to see any blocks on Jalen Brunson's record. And I'm not saying that to be disrespectful. It's just like, bro, I don't get it. All right, I'm quit being mean, I guess. Josh Hart, one of the Knicks that helped them go as far as they did last year. They did DiVincenzo bogus. Because again, I would have ran it back with that team with the addition of Mikal Bridges. But anyway, Josh Hart had 12 points, 4 of 6 shooting, 4 of 6 from the free throw. He didn't hit any of his 2 attempts at the 3-point line, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, and that's it for him. Again, this kid McBride came off the bench, 22 points. He went 8 of 10 from the field, 4 of 5 from the 3-point line. Jeez, it was the bench production. 1 of 4, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 2 assists, and no defensive stats for him either. But yeah, like I say, the Knicks, man, I don't know, man. They did a lot of moving, shaking and moving in this offseason. And I had no confidence in it. But we got to talk about the Boston Celtics, man. I'm over here just red-ratting away. I ain't even talked about the champs. I'm starting to be like ESPN over here, bro. But the champs, man, they had their ring ceremony, raising the 18th banner, making the Boston Celtics the most winningest franchise in the NBA. Now with one banner more than the Lakers. And I've said this once, and I've said it many a times, that wouldn't it be cool if the Lakers chased history and tried to tie up the banner count with their number one rival Boston Celtics? I think that would be cool. But anyway, uh, yeah, man, they came out, kicked the door in, and took everything, including their rings. We got to start with Jason Tatum, man. I think he really had it on his mind to go crazy, as that he got slighted, very much so slighted. And I made videos talking about the Jason Tatum treatment when he was on the Olympic team. Maybe it was some slight because a lot of teams, I don't know, a lot of these dudes don't like the Boston Celtics for whatever reason. And I know that Jason Tatum is very loyal to Jaylen Brown. The media has done their due diligence to try to tear those two apart. It's never worked. These two dudes have been through the mud together, stayed loyal. And I think a lot of people took issue with that, especially, Jaylen Brown is a very outspoken brother as well. But yeah, man, Jason Tatum took it personally tonight with 37 big points, 14 of 18 from the field. That's very efficient. I'm used to JT shooting that efficiently. 8 of 11 from the 3-point line. Went 1 or 2 from the free throw line. 4 rebounds, 10 assists. He also put up a steal and a block. Jaylen Brown, JB, 23 points, doing what he do, smooth sailing. 7 of 18 from the line, 5 of 9 from the 3-point line, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, no blocks for Jaylen Brown, just doing what he do. Derek White, the Olympian, actually it's 3 Olympians with him and Derek White, Drew, and JT, um, he had 24 points doing his thing, 8 of 13, 6 of 10 from the 3-point line. I'm going to say this, man, real quick. Drew, he had 18 points on the evening, 7 of 9 from the field, 4 of 6 from the 3-point line. The Celtics altogether went 29 of 61 from the 3-point line. Just madness. And like I said, by the end of the game, that's all they was doing was chugging up threes, just trying to break a record. But I do want to say that the Boston Celtics look super dominant tonight. If they can play like this and hit this many threes every night, that'll be fantastic. But it is hard basketball to watch. I mean, it's like they're trying to replicate what the Golden State Warriors did, but these dudes aren't. I don't look at Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and think 3-point shooters. As far as what I've seen from their game in total. Now JB not so much, but Jason Tatum will get very much so 3-point happy, and I just think that sets a bad precedent because if you live by the 3 and you die by the 3, it's ugly when you can't hit any threes, and we've seen that with so many teams, even. Some nights, the infamous Golden State Warriors, who everybody kind of blames for this era. If you live by it, it's good to have it in your game plans and your playbooks. It's good to have a 3-point shot in your quote unquote bag. The kids call it, but I just don't like it when teams live by and die by the 3. I mean, and my number one example for that is the James Harden Houston Rockets a couple years ago when they shot up like what? I couldn't believe it was a disgusting amount of threes and couldn't hit nothing. An entire fourth quarter of threes chucking and couldn't hit nothing. So I don't really care for that aesthetically, but I will say as far as defensively and on the offensive side of the basketball, the Boston Celtics, I don't see any formidable challenges. And a lot of teams made a lot of moves, including these New York Knicks. And I don't think anybody gotten good enough to surpass the Boston Celtics. I will say this, though. This was the New York Knicks' best opportunity to beat the Boston Celtics, with both teams being fully healthy, both teams, being motivated. First game of the season, everybody's got a chance to win a championship on the first game, and they didn't really, do anything with this opportunity. Barring health, I don't think that the New York Knicks have a chance to sniff the championship as long as the Boston Celtics are healthy as well. So, barring health, just period for both these squads. If both these teams go into the playoffs fully healthy, as we know, the Knicks were one of those banged up teams that kind of got succumbed to their injuries last year. Both teams can go into the playoffs and be fully healthy. The New York Knicks can't hold a candle. And they better hope they can get past Giannis and them. If everybody's healthy, I still got Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks being the number one threat to the Boston Celtics. And some people say the Knicks, some people said the Philadelphia 76ers, who, crazy enough, Paul George and Joel Embiid will not be available for their first game. So ain't no telling what's going on with the 76ers, man. There's always some hot mess cooking over there. But all in all, that's all I got for y'all on this one, man. Good performance by the champions. It looks like it's going to be repeat season, in my opinion. But on your way out, please like the video, share the video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content and going live on the channel. As well, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel as I drop content daily, go live daily, stay very busy on the platform. And last but not least, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. I'm always intrigued to hear what y'all got to say about these topics. I am Tony the Savant. Peace.